Hello everyone, and welcome once again to Storytime with Bobsheaux. I am me, of course, Bobsheaux, and we have my lovely Lady Raven. Don't we all love her? Yes, we do, because she's awesome. So how we all doing? We're doing great, Bob. Yeah, we love you. Woo! That's right.
You always ask the chat like you're going to hear their response. That's weird.
What, you don't hear them?
No.
What's that? No, later.
Roberts.
Yes? Look, I keep telling the voices in my head who tell me to burn things, no, now is not the time. It's gotta be after the stream. After, yes, we've discussed this. So, let's see, who do we have here in the channel? We have Home Cruise, hello. We have Mike Scanlan, I think, hello. IRL Lobo, or LR Lobo, I don't know. We got Super Disney Fan, hello. We have the other Raven, CJ Multiversal, happy birthday. Brandon Riley, hello. Trixie Murray, hello. Just gonna say hello to everyone here. Hello, Christian Bennett. Hello, Sage Man. Anthony Watson. Felix Wolf, hello! Super big hello there from you. Uh-oh, and we have Colin Paperbag Warmbront is back.
He is banned.
And not without reason.
I am very sorry. I need to go for a minute. I will be back.
Gotcha. And a special birthday shout out to Grace's mom. Happy birthday, Grace Mom. And Raven will be back in just a moment, after she has to deal with some kind of family-related drama, I suppose. Or maybe it's something wrong with the cats, I don't know. But we shall see. Sebastian Emmond is asking, what do we have for story time today? Unfortunately, it's the same thing that we're going to be tackling for a long, long while. Book number 2 of 4 in the Descendants novelization series, Return to the Isle of the Lost. And if you've been keeping track at home, this book is supposed to be taking place sometime between the first and second movies, and we already know where those movies ended, so really, what are we doing here? We're torturing me, that's what we're doing here, but ultimately, what is the point of this? I don't know. This all just seems kind of pointless, aside of just filling in the gaps and answering questions that no one was asking. I don't know, it's stupid. Therapod Hunter is in. Hello, nice to see you too. And hello to Felix Wolf's cat, Abby. Is the cat Abby normal? So I'll throw that out there and ask. No, Home Cruise, I have not seen the Obi-Wan TV show. Bear in mind, I spend most of my time these days watching crap for your sake. So, no, I have not seen Obi-Wan. I have not seen the Book of Boba Fett. I have only seen about half of The Mandalorian, and that is as far as the modern Star Wars that I've gone into so far. So, those who have seen Obi-Wan so far, no spoilers, please. For anyone like myself who has not yet seen it, let's keep it a surprise, shall we? Descendants 2, says Diablo, where nothing happens at all. That is absolutely right. Oh, lordy. JF says, I need to watch more good stuff. This is definitely true, because my mind needs a break. Anthony Watson asks, what is the next review? I cannot tell you, that would be cheating. But we are on the indie comic kick, so it is going to be something that you're probably unfamiliar with. Or, no, it's definitely something you're going to be unfamiliar with, except for the publisher, who has reached out to me personally, so hang on to that while you can. Felix Wolfpound's on sending me something, thank you. Uh-oh, Luke Jeffers has our first super post, and Raven's not here to collect it. Just go ahead and at Raven when she comes back, Luke, so she can go ahead and grab that. And yes, anyone who wants to make a sponsored post for the evening, let's go ahead and hold off on them for the time being until I have my special admin here to help me out with that, because we all know I cannot do this without her. Technically, Cartoon Catgirl, you are only a little late. You have not missed any of the actual story time bits, which is the real meat of the dinner here that we're going into. So, no, you've only missed our introductions and my awkwardly stumbling through and talking with you guys as Raven had to suddenly run off so she could do something. But she'll be back in a few. No worries. And you did not miss anything, or at least anything important. What else we got? Scar's favorite beef is beef jerky! Always comes back to that joke. And that is a very dumb question that Colin Warmbach just posed to Cartoon Catgirl. Why not use the time-traveling pocket watch that the White Rabbit has to go back in time? Because the White Rabbit does not have a time-traveling pocket watch! Ah! Sorry, that's just a very, very stupid plot point. And again, I appreciate it, guys. Let's see, who do we have here? This is the Pretzel and who just dropped another sponsored post. Sage Able Traversal, thank you very much. At Raven when she comes back with what you were saying, so she can go ahead and take those. But until she gets back, let's hold off on the sponsored posts. Okay. Once she comes back, when she's here to collect them, then you can drop those. Thank you very much. I have seen the trailer for the new Pinocchio remake, and I'm reserving judgment. I need to turn off the prejudicial little node in my critic's brain and say, watch the movie first, damn it. Ray says, this is a great time for indie movies. Or for indie animated movies. Yes, it is. It certainly is. And Raven has confirmed that she has those sponsored posts. Excellent. Thank you, sweetheart. And she will be back very, very soon. Makes me glad Scar wasn't in Descendants, says JF. No, he was. We didn't see him, but he was there. Remember the big block party they had at the end of the third movie, where they have this kind of parade coming out from the Isle onto the mainland? They have a dragon of some kind, they're flying all kinds of banners, and among their colors that they're flying around is a little, is an effigy of Scar. Why do they have an effigy of Scar? They don't know he's a villain! He's just an animal! Same thing as Monstro from the second movie, who apparently has a fish shop or something. No! He's just an animal! They're not villains as far as anyone knows. They're just trying to eat things. Which, I'm sorry, is not villainous. It's just biology. What else we got? What one autograph from someone famous that you own? Asks Devin Hall. Well, it actually turns out that I do have an autographed copy of Amazing Fantasy number 15 by Stan Lee. I showed that off in my review for, I believe, Cool Cat Kids Superhero, as I was making fun of Derek Savage for just throwing out his, for just throwing out the fact that he has an autographed guitar for some reason. Oh, hey, by the way, I got this Van Halen guitar. Isn't that neat, Cool Cat? Why is this important? Why are you showing us this? Descendants is stupid, and that is a fact. Yes, that is indeed a fact. It's not an opinion, it is fact. LR Lobo asks if I prefer reviewing animated movies or live action. I feel like animation is really my wheelhouse. And And I feel like there's more artistic merit to it, perhaps. There's a lot more thought that's supposed to go into an animated film than, say, a movie where you're limited to things like physical reality and budgets and that kind of thing. But really, with animation, all that you have is, as long as you have the means of paying your crew, then you have a blank canvas that you can fill with anything. You have the means of making something that is absolutely perfect to your vision. Suppose, for example, you're trying to bring Oswald Cobblepot to the big screen. You might have the kind of limitations that might bring your actor who's playing the Penguin into looking something like Burgess Meredith, where he only has a kind of sort of long nose and that's about it. Whereas something that you might have in your head might be more similar to what Tim Burton brought to life with Stan Winston's makeup through Danny DeVito. Live action, it has that kind of limitation on you. But with animation, you're able to bring that vision a lot more clearly to life. And it's very funny that we are talking about this subject now, because that is actually a subject I'll be bringing up later on in my next review, so yeah, I think that's all that I'll say about that for the moment. But yes, I prefer reviewing animated films, because there were a lot more opportunities to either say, is this right? Or much more of a chance to bring your real vision to the screen. Whereas it's harder to do that, stuttering sucks, with live action. Grace is very excited to see Disney's new animated movie, Strange World. That definitely does look strange, doesn't it? To quote Don Bluth, in the world of animation, you can get away with anything. True, but it's funny that Don Bluth is saying it, because you also need a good story to back it up. You can do the craziest, unimaginable crap available in animation, but you also have to make it work. He mostly was able to do that in the 80s. 90s... get yourself some better screenwriters, sir. No, Trixie Murray, I have not seen Arlo the Alligator Boy on Netflix. So, any follow-up questions you may have, sorry. Meow! Brandon Riley has started watching the classic 1966 Batman series. Good for you. It is a blast. It is awesome. And I know I've said this before, but I really hate how I never heard of Adam West's nickname, The Bright Knight, until after he died. Because it's so him. He is Batman, despite what the character is nowadays. He is him. But he was always bright and optimistic. He was the Bright Knight. And I wish I could have called him that when he was alive. Yes, exactly, Felix Wolf. Bring me down the shark-repellent bat spray! Which, yeah, we poke fun at, but come on, they're Batman villains. How many of them are going to have sharks on hand? Quite a few, I imagine. You want to have shark repellent in your utility belt. I have not seen any of the Green Hornet series, although I did see their crossover episode with Batman. That was great. These comments are just flying by. No one could replace Adam West's Batman. Also, true, but I also want to see more animated Bright Knight movies. The Return of the Cape Crusaders was really good. Batman vs. Two-Face was really good. I want to see them continue. I want to see the 66 Batman universe handle the more modern villains, like the Ventriloquist or Bane. How would they fit into the Bat canon? They already established Harley Quinn. She's there, and she wasn't invented until the 90s with the animated series. Opinions on The Secret of Kellis S. Shellfish. I do not have any opinions on that because I have not seen it, but I must reiterate that I do not want to give any opinions on things that I might want to review later on. If that is something that would make for decent review fodder, then I don't want to talk about it, and I would prefer it to be a surprise for when it's finally out there. So, no opinions, please. Maybe if you need a clarification on something that I said before, then sure, go ahead and ask. But if you're asking me if I've seen something and what's my opinion on it, please don't. Because I do not want to answer that question here. I want to save that for the review when it comes. Thank you very much. They had an animated crossover with Linda Carter's Wonder Woman before Adam West died? Really? If that's a thing, then Warner Brothers, you need to finish that. I don't know if you need to get some other voice actor to fill in for Adam West's parts, but he did a crossover with Linda Carter's Wonder Woman. That needs to be released. Please, make it happen. My grandma had a VHS tape called Play-Doh Island, where a bunch of creatures made of Play-Doh lived on an island and had various adventures. Aha! Play-Doh Island, huh? That sounds weird. Very, very weird. And I think I'm going to have to take a peek at that. Therapod Hunter is clarifying, you mean that they had an idea for it, but they didn't actually begin it. Well, it's a good idea. Again, if anybody feels comfortable taking up the mantle of Adam West's Batman, give it a try, please. Because I want to see more. We all love West's Batman. Let's try to love more of him, please. Let's see. Getting some requests here. Loving it. And it looks like Raven is back.
Raven is back.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
Everything alright?
Yes.
Excellent.
Check to make sure I haven't missed any sponsored posts. No, I have not. Okay. Alright. If we could get some voice requests from the chat, that'd be awesome, because I don't have anything written down.
Yeah, let's get a few of those in, please. To the queen, says the shellfish. Queen. No, Raven is no queen. She is a goddess. Get your titles right.
Colin is starting out tame.
Oh, he's
lulling us into a false sense of security, no doubt.
He's building up to something.
Never trust Colin.
Always trust Colin.
Never trust Colin.
Hail Goddess Raven. There you go, Cartoon Cat Girl. The Pretzel 2 asks, what are your thoughts on a Bat credit card? On the one hand, it is really, really stupid the way that Batman and Robin presented it, with the whole Bat Shield logo actually printed on the card. But on the other hand, Linkara did a pretty good job of arguing for its defense. If he needs something, like, really quick on hand, but he doesn't have it, he can just run out and go buy something real quick. Or if he needs to quickly get some cash together for some homeless person he sees sitting on the street, yeah, sure, back credit card, why not?
I am drawing a blank. No, now I got it.
Excellent.
Did that go through twice, Grace?
I don't know, but she loves her some oopsie.
You know she does.
What is wrong with you people? Oh, you're my fans. That's what's wrong with you. Debbie Kelly, who I don't think I've seen in channel before, hello, says, "Oh my god, you're my childhood hero. I watched all of your reviews when I was 12. Oh, why thank you. But you haven't seen all of them. They're still going.
He will never stop.
No, I won't. Not as long as they're still making garbage like this. Oh.
I will never let him live down the fact that his end bit for the Cars 2 review, it was like, this is the end of Bobsheaux. Thanks for all the memories. Here's all the people that influenced me. I'm out.
It looked like it would be a really good way to end.
And I knew he wasn't stopping. I knew he wasn't done.
Nope.
But just watching it makes me cry.
Oh, I love it.
Big meaty head. It's not funny.
Then why are you smiling? Because it's funny.
I have not seen the trailer for the Willow TV series. Have you seen it, Rob?
I have not seen any trailers or teasers for it, and I am just aware of its existence coming.
Yeah, I'm aware of its existence coming. I was laughing at someone's post, someone's request. I think we're about ready to get started. I think I've got enough to get going.
Excellent. And what are we starting with?
A bubble.
A bubble.
I've already bubbled. I shall bubble on.
As we begin Chapter 4, Never Read the...
Uh-oh. Something has hurt him. I have coffee.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. Social media sucks.
Oh no.
Because it brings out the worst in people. You feel like you can say anything anonymously, and it just produces some of the most vile comments out there available.
Hey, they were all deserved.
Maybe.
I only troll the trolls.
Fair enough. The only reason I keep the comments open in my reviews is because I want to show the world, hey, my ego can take it. I know that I'm not the best reviewer out there, and maybe you have a different opinion than mine. I want to see what it might be, and I want you all to know that I can take it. The title of this chapter is Never Read the Comments. Why might one make the suggestion to not read the comments? Why is that? Probably to spare your feelings, right? Probably because a great deal of the internet has the propensity for turning... I hesitate to use the word toxic. I feel that word's a bit overplayed these days, but really, it does have the ability to bring out the worst in a person. Because, again, they feel like they can comment anonymously. They're not going to see any consequences for any horrible action that I'm going to take, so, yeah, F you. We're in a story featuring villain children who pride themselves on being rotten to the core, like they often sing about. It's good to be bad. They're chilling like a villain. But someone, somewhere in this story is going to suggest that they never read the comments. Because they don't want to get angry.
You can tell how close to his heart the, what did you just scream into?
One of the Furby children's asses.
You leave our babies alone.
There are no pillows readily available. What was I supposed to do?
He's one of your puppets.
Yes, I'll scream into Wolf of Bob's ass. That's better.
That's better, yes.
But
I've heard of talking out your own ass, but never talking into your own ass.
But one of the
Wait, no, you're not Wolf of Bob. You're Dog Show.
Either or.
You're all of them. You're
Yes.
everything.
Yes. But one of the villain kids is going to suggest to the other that they never read the comments.
Hey, villains have feelings too.
Yes, they are. And I want everyone in the world to contribute to these villains being angry and pissed off. Because they're supposed to be villains. I want my villains villainous! Is that so wrong? If you have someone who is gleefully reveling in their evilness, they can't just say an hour and a half later, I wanted you good! Just, Stupid! Stupid book! Anyway, what is the first voice that we're reading?
Oh, well, let's start with a sponsored post.
What do we got?
You did a sponsored post thing? You did. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. First one is from Luke Jeffers.
Thank you, Luke. What do we
He says,
got?
hey guys, here are some awesome voice suggestions I got for you. Starting with 1951 Alice.
Oh dear.
As one who aspired to be the fairest of them all, Evie didn't need it to advertise the fact that wearing the word fairest emblazoned all over her t-shirts, but it didn't hurt. She was seated at her desk in her and Mel's bedroom that afternoon, and in front of their matched poster beds and frilly pink curtains. Oh dear, the curtains are frilly and pink. That Mal so despised. Oh, fancy that.
I wonder what version they'll use for Alice in the new Descendants movie.
I suppose it would only make too much sense to base it off the 1951 version. Please don't involve Tim Burton's. I don't want the implication that he's involved in any of this too. Next.
Well, you also keep in mind that in that, she changed her name to Allison Wonderland. Quit doing that! You're gonna end up with a red face.
Oh, I'm gonna get a red face anyway. My skin is too sensitive. Next.
Oopsie as Cool Cat. Oops Cat?
Coopsy cat.
Cootsy. Coopsy Cat.
Yay! The white patterned walls were decorated with the smiling portraits of Orange's past poopsies! And if the center of life Evie of her own oopsies! She brushed her long dark tresses until her blue hoopsies shone and pursed her hoopsies, checking the reflection with her phone's camera. And I love phone cameras! Oopsie!
Jeffers's request finally is Wendy, the 1953 version from Peter Pan.
So just Alice again. Okay. No, it's literally the same actress. 2 years apart.
She tried out a few poses for Insta-Royal.
Insta-Royal? Did you say the word Insta-Royal?
I did indeed say the word Insta-Royal, which sounds like two words, but it's not. It's one word. Capital I, N-S-T-A, capital R, no space, O-Y-A-L. Insta-Royal.
Is Instagram, is the G capitalized in Instagram?
Probably, but the idea is that Insta-Royal is supposed to be a royal sort of Instagram, yes. Mummy, Daddy, forgive me, but bloody hell. The latest lifestyle envy inducer. That was a big hit with the Oridon set. It was all about showing off the newest and hippest fashions in glass slippers, glass mules with puffy bows were all the rage, and the plush interiors of private carriages. Plump station coaches sewn by Cinderella's hard-working mice were the most popular upgrade. Are there no humans to do that? Even though she'd only signed up a few weeks ago, Evie already had a lot of subjects and enjoyed collecting their bows. Next.
Alright, that was it. That was all for Luke Jeffers. Thank you, Luke.
Thank you, Luke.
So the next one is a Voices from the Chat.
Yay.
Beginning with Barney. And could we start this off with a song for you from our children? Furby Show, our eldest son, and our two daughters who don't yet have names.
I'm thinking of something between horror and night terror.
They're adorable.
I love you. You love me. We were a happy family. With a great big hug and a kiss from us to you.
What did you knock off?
You say you
That'd be too. There you go, kids.
Yay!
Yay! And oh no, I lost a place in the book. I guess we'll have to stop here.
No.
Except I know that we are only the first page into the 4th chapter. Damn it.
Oh yeah, never read the comments.
Never read the comments. Ugh. Ah! But yes, now that that's out of the way, I will read in Barney voice.
Evie much preferred Insta-Royal to Zapchat. Oh my god, this is Zapchat. It's grungier.
Zap chat.
Capital Z-A-P, no space, capital C-H-A-T, Zapchat.
See, I have too many questions if I actually listen to what he's reading.
No, please ask away. Oh, sorry.
No, please ask away.
I love that rule.
Its
I made it
grungier
up.
counterpart. How the hell is Zapchat grungier? How's that? It's an app. It's not going to be grungy. Which was all about sharing glimpses of Oridon's less than perfect side. What? Photos of the Turnipseed chugging pumpkin juice. How scandalous! Or embarrassing pictures of princesses kissing frogs.
Really? That's embarrassing. Sounds like charity work to me.
I wonder if there's going to be like something with face. We've had Insta Royal, Zap Chat. What's the equivalent of?
FaceTube.
Well, someone suggested storybook. I like it.
And not the type that turned into handsome princes like
Drummer Boy did that.
like Prince Naveen either. She was scrolling through her royal feed when her phone began shaking in her hand as the floor rumbled with another earthquake, and she accidentally tapped on a photo. It was one that Doug had posted earlier from band practice that he'd captioned, "Feeling dopey."
Feeling dopey? Well, he does have kids.
That's his
Someone
daddy.
had to have felt him. Someone had to have felt him at one point.
I love you. You love me.
I'm just saying.
Ugh.
I didn't write
Family
this.
approved.
Don't blame me.
Next.
I don't know where we are.
We're in hell. That's where we are.
Oh yeah. What was that?
That
You
was
just
Barney.
You did Barney. That was the voice
from
for chat. So the
chat.
next
Yay!
one is a sponsored post
From who?
from JJ Multiverse.
JJ Multiverse will get spotty.
To start, sorry, this is small because I was getting it on my phone. To start, since I've been on a Star Wars binge lately, we're beginning with Darth Vader.
She texted him, "Hey, did you feel that? Shake, rattle, and roll." Unlike Mal, she'd gotten used to the occasional rumble. I'm totally going to text my BFFs.
Oh,
Next.
You enjoy this so much.
Bleh.
Next is Yoda.
Went back to her Zapsy did and checked the comments on her photos to see if any new ones there were. In Oregon, always plentiful and kinder the comments. Ooh, new one, an old photo she posted of the four of them staying together, facing down Maleficent during the attack on the coronation she did. At what point did any of them have time to do that? Bit of an awkward
They're
time for
magic.
selfies, I think.
They're magic.
The moment when they had defeated the evil fairy with the power of good this was. Next.
And going back up to grab the post. And finally, to celebrate his upcoming film, Buzz Lightyear. And then there's more, but it's not and finally. It's almost finally. Buzz Lightyear.
I was going to say, are we talking about the character or the movie? Because I can't place a movie.
No, you're gonna have to do the only Buzz Lightyear we know.
Yeah, kind of.
Are they using? Is Tim Allen gonna voice him?
No, it's Chris Evans.
Huh.
And they made him a soldier out of time again. Yay.
What? I'm so confused.
There's some weird thing where Buzz Lightyear goes several decades into the future, and it's very much like Captain America in that regard. Like, guys,
Oh no!
come on. Don't do that.
Come on!
It had run in the Oregon Times, and it was one of Evie's favorite pictures, so she'd reposted it to her account. There was something so inspiring about seeing them bravely standing together while facing the great dragon, the face of a Maleficent. It reminded Evie that even if they were from the Isle of the Lost, they were just as good and courageous as the princes and princesses they went to school with, and that during Oregon's darkest hour, it was the four villain kids who had been able to keep everyone safe. Yes, and let's just remind everyone that they kept Oregon safe from Maleficent by doing this.
Yes, it's very entertaining. Next!
I'm so brave and heroic!
Did anybody else think the stream had frozen? Was it just me?
I was frozen today!
No,
Next.
you weren't. I'm just stoned. Bubbled. I mean bubbled.
Oh, yes.
And there's more.
Next.
And for Raven, beginning with Captain Jack Sparrow.
She found the new comment and read it eagerly. To her surprise, it wasn't very nice at all and had been posted by a user she didn't follow. Oh no! A comment from someone I don't know! There's no place for you in Oradon. Go back where you belong. Return to the Isle of the Lost at once, before the young moon shows its face, it read. Ouch. That was... rude.
That was rude.
Pirates! And weird. What was the deal with the moon?
Stay in character.
Oh no! This anonymous comment said something untowards about me! Bloody hate these kids. Next!
Sexy Drac. This is also for me.
Sexy Drac. She was still staring up at the screen when Doug appeared at her doorway. Hello. I am Doug, and I'm appearing at your doorway. What's up? Ready to grab a bite?
This is not sexy as talk. Now all I'm picturing is Doug. Doug trying to put the moves on me
But you like that because it's
by
cute.
pretending to sound like Dracula.
Easy.
First of all, he's a baby. Second of all, I like a nerd, but he's just too young.
Not if you're Evie's age. Put yourself in her shoes. Yeah? Yeah?
Not if he was going to come to my door and pretend to sound like Dracula as a way to woo me. Doug is not the Dracula type.
No, he is not the Dracula type. Although I am thinking...
Lips,
Sorry.
Ripping lips.
Sorry, but I gotta go there. How sexy is Dracula to
You're
the
not
villain kids?
staying in character. when
I'm
you're
done with the
talking.
character! Next.
There was one final one, I believe.
Oh wait, sorry. I gotta wrap this up in just the right way. What's up? Ready to grab a bite? He asked, looking adorable in a bow tie and suspenders.
Oh, God. No.
I wear a bow tie now. Bow ties are sexy.
And finally, for JJ, Austin Powers. And he says, thanks for being the coolest people ever.
You can only try.
Ever? Thank you.
Like, wow, man, he made the same funny face that he posted on his Insta Royal feed. This is the funny face. Yeah. Doug was
Do they
no...
have illustrations in that book?
Hmm?
They have illustrations in that book?
No, I'm just imagining.
Use your imagination.
Doug was no prince, but a
See
prince
how
for her own
inspired
heart.
he is by Descendants?
Bite your
So
tongue, woman.
inspired.
Doug was no prince, but a prince for her own heart. He was the sweetest, nicest boyfriend a girl could ever ask for, and he could dance like nobody's business.
That would probably be funnier if I had seen the movies.
Maybe.
But I haven't seen them, so.
Because you have no taste. Next.
Next is voices from chat. That was a rough hit that I took a minute ago. Okay, we would like to have some sloth action, beginning with Sid the Sloth.
Sure, Evie said, putting away her phone for now. She was still upset by the mean comment, but why is she so bummed out by this mean comment? You're a mean comment!
Sid the Sloth, same character. Good night, Luke. Luke's going to
I'm
bed.
character, that's what I'm doing. Bye, Luke. Thanks for joining us. But a girl had to eat. Evie knew that she could feel much better on a full stomach. Was this mean comment supposed to be upsetting for her appetite? I don't get it. Evie knew she would feel much better on a full stomach, and she could show the comment to Mal later. Oh my god, you're gonna gab over every single bad comment that you get? You girls have no life! And I'm the guy that everyone abandoned! I'm saying that! Mal would know what to do about it. She always did. Next.
Now, flash, 100-yard dash.
Of course. Speaking of Mal, she entered.
I hope he doesn't have anything to say about this portion of the story. We'll be here all night.
Room just as Evie and Doug were about to leave. Evie! Glad
You're gonna hang up. You're losing people. They're falling asleep.
You.
It's over. Next voice.
I need to show you something.
I'm gonna hang up. You're being creepy. It got creepy. It went from annoying to creepy.
Nick.
Nick.
Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Pretzel.
Pretzel, what's he got for us?
Rob, what live action and Dark Age Disney movies have you reviewed? He just wants the answer to his question.
Oh, wow. Dark Age movies. I think the only one I've reviewed was The Rescuers. But classic Disney I seem to not touch. I'm sorry, was the question for live action Disney movies or live action movies in general?
Let me read it again. What live action and Dark Age Disney movies have you reviewed?
Live action and Dark Age Disney.
Right. I don't think there were any live action Dark Age Disney movies.
There were, but when people say Dark Age, they generally refer to the animated films, where it would have been a lot, where they would have been a lot better with Walt's influence, but he wasn't around then, so, you know, the studio kind of suffered for that. Live action, I don't think I've covered anything from them during the Dark Age, aside from The Rescuers. But if you're talking about live action movies in general, there are a lot. There was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Batman, just covered that one.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was Disney?
Yeah, actually. Or are we talking about live action Disney movies? See, I don't know. Because I can't see The Batman. It was live action, but was it Disney? I don't know the tense of this question. But, next voice?
Those two were separate. Just the live-action Disney films.
Just live-action Disney. Well, there is, of course, the Airstated Butterverse. Don't know if they're considered Disney, but there was that. There was Airbud. There was Hitchhiker's Guide. Live-action Disney? I don't know. I'm gonna have to go over my entire catalog one of these days.
Beauty and the Beast, Maleficent.
Apparently, I'm trying to mentally block those. I would like to point out that you said Beauty and the Beast and Maleficent within the same breath.
I liked Maleficent.
Yes, everyone's allowed to have a wrong opinion every now and then.
You don't mind me. I'm just gonna leave.
We like
You have
Angelina
fun
Jolie.
Have fun with Bobsheaux.
We love her as Maleficent, but oh my god, she needed a better script.
The story had its issues, but you cannot deny that the woman was birthed. She was brought into this world to play the character.
She was crafted to play her. The powers that be are looking down at her and thinking, she's pretty, but what else can we do? Let's kind of... Yes!
Add a little marble to the cheekbone, you know. Oh.
Next.
Next is, that was the sponsored post, so that I'm done with this one. And the next is Mary Poppins.
Oh, Mal, I have something to show you, too. But we were just about to go grab dinner. Evie said apologetically. No, this can't wait, Mal said, shoving past Doug. Eat later. Her green eyes were flashingly dangerous, and it was obvious that she was particularly annoyed. Evie hadn't seen Mal act this way since they'd first arrived in Oradon, when she'd scowled at everything. Even if she was in a rush, Mal shuddered at the sunlight streaming through the open window, and closed the pink curtains once more, just like she had done on the very first day. Some things never changed. Next.
Bert. The Dick Van Dyke version, please.
I was going to say for a second there, I was thinking, Ernie! No, Dick Van Dyke's Bert. Right. That only makes too much sense. Evie looked nervously at Doug, who had his eyebrows raised. Well, go ahead then. I'll catch up later, she told him. Somehow she'd already lost her appetite. Whatever it is, I can help, he offered, because that was the kind of guy he was. Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Anthony Watson.
Anthony Watson, what do you got for us?
Beginning with old Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Mal rolled her eyes and put her hands on her hips. Sorry, Doug, but I have to talk to Evie privately. This isn't about mining jewels. Wow.
Oh boy, my stream is really, really bogged down.
And
The sponsored post thing just came across my
Mal is a racist bitch.
screen.
Oh, I'm the son of Delpy, which means that the only thing I can talk about is mining jewels. Go screw yourself,
Are
girl.
Are you hearing me?
you were saying something about lag?
A lot of lag.
Off lag.
I need a different Zoom call, please.
Different Zoom call. Alright, so I'm just gonna put a pause here real quick, saving my spots. And let's go ahead and hang up here real quick. I am not sharing screens anymore. Ending this meeting with Raven. And starting up a new one. Everyone disregard the hotkeys that I'm throwing at you, as I am getting Raven back on board. Oh dear. according to what Raven is telling me on Skype, Zoom wanted to update. Which is something that we had not encountered last time that we streamed. I hope this doesn't mean that she too needs to get a pro account in order just to attend one of our plus 40 minutes calls here. Let's see. I'm sorry, hang on a second here. Okay, you're still hearing me there. Good. Alright, just let me know then when you are ready to join this latest Zoom meeting here. And we will get back on track. Sorry, everyone. Stand by. Yes, Tom Jackson, I turned off the video because I was going to be typing with Raven for a bit, and I didn't want my various hotkeys here to suddenly bombard you with an incomprehensible, noisy mess. Figured just turning off the video there for a second would probably help with that. I gotta get myself a technical difficulty screen, don't I? Oh, and Raven is in the meeting. Hello? Are we there? It is flickering to life. Hello?
Hello. Hello, I can hear you.
Okay, let's go ahead and share screen so we can get back to what we were doing here. And I need...
Like being forced to download the Zoom update.
But just an update is all that was, right?
I'm hoping that was what was responsible for the lag.
Let's go ahead and blow up my lady. Which sounds either disgusting or really violent. Take your pick. And
Neither are good.
there we go. Shall we resume?
It's still so laggy. You just now said, "Can you? Shall we resume?"
Let's see. Let me see here.
Do you have to download updates?
I don't think so. I haven't seen any prompts or anything.
It didn't prompt me until I left the meeting.
Is the
This ain't gonna work.
I'm sorry, you're saying the meeting is lagged? Not the stream?
I don't know. I don't watch the stream. I watch the chat.
But I mean, you're just watching the Zoom meeting that we're on right now.
Right.
And there's still that much lag.
Yes.
Crap.
I restarted my computer too.
So did I. I will go ahead and see if I need to restart Zoom on my end real quick. Sorry, everybody. Hang on. This is annoying.
Sorry, guys.
Let's see.
I'm leaving Zoom so you can close it down.
Yes, getting out of that. I want to sign out of Zoom and getting... I have to... Sorry, everybody.
Family approved!
There, I have restarted. And I'm making a new meeting again. And I am Giving this link to my lady. Let's see what this does. Yes, Herky McBain, I'm afraid we are experiencing some technical difficulties right now. Please stand by. If there is a disproportionate amount of lag between me and Raven, then we've got problems. Boom, 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 boom. Zoom got banned to Bandcamp. Yes, it did, Felix Wolf. Alright, let's try this again. What?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, yes.
Oh, I'm worried.
Get you back into position. How is this?
I'm hearing you a lot sooner than I'm seeing you move.
You're hearing me before you see me.
Yes. You
I
just finished saying that.
have no idea what to do about that. We both started our computers fresh. We both just restarted Zoom. Anyone have any ideas?
Anybody got any ideas?
Because
We've never had it this bad before.
Indeed.
Okay, because you guys aren't seeing... Well, I mean, am I not jerky on the Zoom call?
No, you're perfectly smooth as far as I can see. And what I'm seeing, they're seeing too.
It's like a series of still shots.
On your end.
Yes.
I am not seeing anything on OBS here. Or rather, I'm not seeing any problems on OBS. And everything looks perfectly smooth on the stream here as far as I can see.
I don't know what to do other than to maybe try to restart my computer.
Shall we try that?
Yeah, let me try restarting. You don't end the stream or anything, and I'll be
Nah,
back.
just let it go. Sorry, everybody. Raven's gonna have to take a little hiatus here as she restarts her computer. But we'll be right back. And I will do my best to keep you guys entertained on my own. Bit of a challenge, but I can do it. Get out of this. There. And awaiting her return. I did see, Colin, that you sent me an email, but I have yet to read it. I apologize for that. I need to get on that. Alright, who annoyed the tech gremlins? Good question. I don't know. Wasn't me. I'm trying to be nice to them as much as I can. Would you say Batman would make a great Yellow Lantern? Asks Felix Wolf. I will say that Batman will make a great Batman. Let's leave it at that, please. There are too many Elseworld stories that ask, what if Batman was this character? Or, what if Batman was that guy? And all I can think is, no. Let Batman be Batman. Let Superman be Superman. Let Green Lantern be Green Lantern. And besides, Batman's already an agent of fear, so there you go. I have not seen any bit of Stranger Things, Matthew Dilday, so the newest episode is nothing to me. Sorry. Sean Marcy says, we need better tech than this. Yes, we do. Alright, who fed the Furbies after midnight? I knew it! It was you! You did it! Willem Dafoe is interested in doing Joker 2, says Home Cruise. Interesting. Some people have wondered where you could possibly go with a sequel to Joker. There are things you can still do with it. A lot of people have also complained about how we don't really see Joker the crime boss in that movie. We see a possible rise to infamy. We see Joker the mental patient. We see Joker the failed comedian. But we don't see Joker the crime boss. And okay, that's a fair point. That's what the sequel's for. Here we have this guy who, allegedly, gains notoriety by wreaking havoc on Gotham City with his clown persona. And, again, allegedly, we don't know if this actually happened or not, but he inspires the entire city to go into revolt. He's soon tossed into Arkham State Hospital so they can just keep him tucked away until he dies or until they cure him, whichever comes first. But Gotham is still facing a lot of problems. Gotham is still facing, or is still dealing with, a lot of angry citizens. Seems to me like this would be a good time for more people to start coming out of the woodwork, adopting supervillainous personas like Arthur Fleck did with Joker, and they want to try having some fun like he did. But he doesn't like that. Not one bit. And that's what inspires him to break out of Arkham, which he shouldn't want to do normally because he's happy here. He likes being in Arkham Asylum. And he tries to take all of these other villains down a peg. And in doing so, that's how he learns to be the Clown Prince of Crime. Because Gotham is his stage, and he's not going to let anyone take center spotlight. And then comes the Batman. Someone who is trying to stay hidden in the shadows, and yet he's the biggest scene stealer of them all. Oh, this will not stand. But yeah, you can do more with the Joker sequel, but take your time with it. The first movie was really good, and we need a sequel that's at least as good as it. It'd be a stretch if it surpassed it, but take your time with it. We want to make sure that it's perfectly crafted before just churning it out as a product. But yeah, speaking of other Joker villains, I've heard a couple of people question that one guy on the subway that was harassed. Oh, wait, sorry. Seeing Raven's getting back to me on Skype. Uh-oh. It appears that her son was downloading Skyrim. And that's what was messing up her connection. He's gonna die. But, what was I saying? There was that guy on the subway that I heard some people question, would he really know all the lyrics to Send in the Clowns? And I'm thinking, he might. Here we are in some alternate reality where Joker is significantly older than we think he would be in the 1980s of this particular universe. This is some different Joker from what we're used to. What if this is some different music meister? And he just happens to study musicals and all that, and he's maybe kind of sort of starting to come into his own as he's torturing people with songs and all that. He sees this poor clown who's just laughing maniacally and apparently without any control. And, here's someone I can torment. Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? How many other people has he tormented like that? Just by singing to them. But then Joker says, nope, you're no music meister, this is my movie, bang, shoots him dead. So, yeah, what other not quite villains are there, just waiting to bubble out of the surface. And got some lag on the chat here, but there we go. Joker meets Green Goblin is something I'd pay to see. That would be awesome. But yes, back to Willem Dafoe. We don't know what he would do in a Joker sequel, although there might be speculation that he could be another Joker. He's someone who decides to take on this clowny persona that was established by Arthur Fleck. Maybe. Let's see how it goes. Again, we gotta be really careful here. We gotta be really careful about how we portray this. I was talking with my dad the other day, who is a really hardcore Batman fan who does not like changes made to his Bat mythology. He hadn't seen Joker yet, and he asked me to be as spoiler-free as possible in answering this question. Is it the Joker who kills Bruce Wayne's parents? I guess he didn't like that in the Tim Burton movie. But we don't know if it was Joe Chill who killed his parents, but we do know that it wasn't Joker. At least in a literal sense. In this version of the story, he's gunned down, or they're gunned down, rather, by someone wearing a Joker mask. Technically, it's not the Joker, but it is very easy to imagine that a young Bruce Wayne would forever associate their murder with the image of the Joker. So, in a roundabout way, yeah, the Joker did kill his parents. Maybe, kinda. Maybe Dafoe plays Joker's real father, who he gets his laughing condition from. Let's not do that. Let's keep it ambiguous as to where he actually came from, because a big part of the Joker's identity is that he doesn't really have one. For a while, it looked like he was the... he might have been the son of Thomas Wayne, but then, oh wait, he was adopted? Or mom doesn't actually know the father? Who is this guy? We don't know. Why am I seeing your comments? Asks Grace. I don't know. I guess there have been some comments that I've been missing. Generally, when I'm speaking, I'm not looking at the comments as I'm talking, because that's going to get distracting. If someone has a question, then I want to zero in on that question and then talk about that. Then when I'm finished, back to this chat here. If you've been saying something and I've been missing you, then sorry, not my intention there. If you want to ask a question, go ahead and I'll try to catch it. Like, for example, Matthew Dilday says, Tim Curry as Batman. I don't know if that's a suggestion for when Raven comes back, or if that's just something that you'd like to see. But if that's something you'd like to see, that'd be a really weird choice for him. Harley Quinn in Joker 2. Ooh, yes, again, plenty of material for that. Let's make it happen, but carefully. No, Grace, I was not skimming your comments. I simply did not see them. That is all. Don't think I'm trying to ignore you or anything, or anybody else for that matter. If you're posting comments and questions for me to look at specifically, and if I don't see them, then it's just me not seeing you. This isn't me trying to ignore anybody here. I don't play that. Sup, everyone, says Jamie Curtis. I'm doing well. How are you? I think Raven's murdering her son right now, so she's probably not doing very well. Let's throw her some positive vibes, please. Case and Kennedy asked if I've seen any of the Evil Dead movies. I saw 2. I saw number 2 like 20 years ago, but I couldn't tell you much about it. Raven has finally restarted. Let's try this again. Okay, so I am starting a new meeting. And I want to give her the link to the new meeting. La 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 la. And... oh, here's a comment from Grace that I'm suddenly seeing. Isn't Mal going from bad to good character development? It would be if she wasn't constantly flip-flopping between movies. If it was just the one standalone thing, if it was just the one movie, then her changing from bad to good, yeah, okay, character development, let's do that. But the way that she insists that she is this bad person over and over and over again, and then she's just appalled by anything bad happening, it's like, get out of here with that, come on. There's complexity in a character development, and then there's just bad writing. And I'm sorry,
Hello.
Mal, you're just bad writing.
Hello.
Hello, 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 hello. Okay, so Raven is back, and we are getting back on track with putting her in her pretty little picture frame here. There we go.
Hopefully this will go well.
Yes, no downloading while we are streaming, please. Thank you.
Oh, it's so nice to see you move with what you're saying.
Da 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 da.
Oh, sorry about that. Like, no one's downloading anything, right? Oops.
Cancel, 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 cancel.
Okay, we were in the middle of Anthony Watson's sponsored post, were we not?
I have not
You
been
were
keeping
about to
track.
do old Obi-Wan Kenobi.
That is right. And Mal rolled her eyes and said about Doug that she needs to talk to Evie privately. This isn't about mining jewels, she says with italics around mining jewels, because she's really trying to drive the point home. That's all that you know, because you're a dwarf kid. Because Mal's a racist.
You were supposed to do that rant as Obi-Wan Kenobi.
I did, but it was a long time ago, and now I'm going back to it.
Okay. Next is...
Wait a second, you have to let the cat in.
Hang on.
Meow!
Come on. What do you want? Alright, go ahead. I was about to say, turn it back on. Come here.
And we get to see Luna crawl all over her mama. She knows we're streaming.
Luna,
I is here for my people.
Luna.
The arm of the chair does not need your love.
It might, you don't know. Yeah, the chat is not moving. For some reason I need to alt tab to that window so it like, oh wait, I'm supposed to be here. Sorry, what'd I miss?
Okay. Now, Captain Jack Sparrow as Luna. No, and Luna as Barb. Okay, first, I'm so confused.
How confused are you?
Are you stuck to my Stevie Nicks shirt? I will skin you alive. It's like she's tugging on my shirt because her claw got stuck.
Mom! Mom! Mummy! Mummy! Mama! Mama!
Captain Jack Sparrow. And then next, ironically, is Luna as Captain Barbossa.
Lovely.
But first, Captain Jack Sparrow. Again.
As you wish. See you later, Evie, said Doug, who promptly left them alone, whistling as he went.
What are you doing?
I love this song!
So what's up, meow meow? Asked Evie, turning to Mal and walking over to sit at her sewing machine. Doing something with her hands always calmed her during during stressful times, meow. And this is my part, because I'm Luna.
Where'd you go? Oh, wait. Alright, that was a sponsored post.
Poost.
The next one, I just put the notebook. Luna, you're ruining everything. Alright. Okay, this is first entry into Bandcamp goes to Mike Scanlon
Oh?
from the chat. Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Rhapsody Grandma. And
Yeah, okay, there you go.
The color is pretty Christmas.
Next.
hang on, I'm getting him.
Mama, cuddles.
Stop rubbing your butt on me.
I have to rub my butt on you because I'm Luna.
She's deformed.
She's not deformed just because she has her derp tail.
Well, she wasn't born with a derp tail, so they must have nicked a nerve when we had her spayed. Because ever since then, she just normally walks around with her tail up over her back like a Pekingese. So, of course, she rubs everything, the cats will rub up against you. Inevitably, she's rubbing her butthole directly on you. I hate this cat.
Gotta get one of those tail jewels.
I don't want it to be prettier. I want it to be not on me.
It wouldn't be on you.
I don't need it bedazzled. I just would rather not.
You don't need it bedazzled.
That's not right. What am I doing? Okay, there we go. Twinkle Tush. Killer Katie.
Twinkle Tush,
Okay.
yes.
Did you do the voice? Yes, you did. It was horrible. Okay, the next is a sponsored post from Pretzel. Luna,
That's from me.
what are you doing?
Stuff.
Not your butt. Narrator from the Jungle Book.
Narrator from the Jungle Book.
Ow, you are piercing my flesh.
Wasn't that just Bagheera? I think it was just Bagheera.
So,
Yes, said Evie. You really think it's pretty? She asked, momentarily distracted by the compliment and running a hand over the glossy fabric and smoothing out the stitches. The dress was royal blue, her favorite color, with a deep red bodice, the color of poisoned apples. Very, Mal said. Yours is ready. I put it in the closet. Not as many ruffles this time, like you wanted. Okay, so what did you have to talk to me about? Evie asked. Next.
next is Aristocats. All of them? One of them? Pick an Aristocats.
Pass.
Okay, no Aristocats.
Sorry.
Robin Hood.
Mal removed her phone and swiped the screen with a strange message. This, she said. Look. Evie read the message, her face growing pale as snow for a moment. Isn't Evie already the fairest of them all? She's already pale as snow, safe as snow like herself. Someone left the same message on my Insta-Royal account. She handed Mal her phone with the offending comment on the screen. Mal studied it, frowning. Oh no, bad comments, our lives are over. Next.
Winnie the Pooh.
Who's going to be a horror star now?
No!
Not quite the way I envisioned it, but...
We are not. I can't believe that. Y'all seen that? There go gonna destroy all of our childhoods. Or Winnie the Pooh. Pooh's a monster. It's just wrong.
Winnie the Pooh, blood and honey.
Blood and honey. No. If I tickle Luna's tummy, she is going to destroy me.
So tickle it. She wants you to.
She's already biting. What are you doing?
No, they love
Supposed to
nibbles.
tickle your tummy. Quit biting me. You're supposed to... I can't get you. She's dodging.
No, 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 no.
Tickle, 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 tickle.
No, don't do that. Mama, no.
That's what happens if I tickle her tummy. Not my chair! Stop it! That is not for you to sharpen your nails on. They're sharp enough.
Well, she can either sharpen her claws on your chair or you. Take your pick.
Okay.
Who do you think it's from, Christopher Robin? Asked Evie, feeling goosebumps on her arms. That had to stop. Pebbly's skin was so not attractive. I checked on the user's anonymous, and their account is private. I have no idea, said Mal, biting her lip. And by the way, why does it talk about the moon? Asked Evie. Why does it talk about the moon?
How did we go from Winnie the Pooh to Pennywise? Pooh-wise. Now you gotta do Pooh-wise.
Here, Georgie, take a balloon. They all float down here.
Oh my god! We're gonna die. Everyone's dying. We're gonna all be haunted by Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Next, do you know any of the rescuers' voices?
Not really. Sorry.
Give us a voice from the Fox and the Hound.
Throw a little chief at you here. I don't know. At first I thought the comments were only meant to be mean, but since they mentioned the moon to both of us, I wonder if there's more to it than that. Maybe they actually do want us to return by a certain time. Evie read the message on Mal's phone again. Yours says it's from Am. Oh my god, we've been drunk texting each other. Next.
Hey, any voice from the Black Cauldron?
Sorry, Grace is asking, why does nobody ever call Winnie the Pooh Winnie? They always call him Pooh, because Pooh is a funnier word. And because Winnie is a girl's name. I don't know why his name is Winnie. But call him Pooh, that's funny.
Winnie the Pooh. I used to sing that to my oldest. And when I went, Winnie the Pooh, they go, Pooh.
See? There you go.
Baby. My baby's 23 years old. I'm gonna die.
Each day we die a little more.
Stop it.
Sorry, what was the next voice?
Any voice from the Black Cauldron. Stop rubbing your asshole on my shoulder.
But it is Googly's asshole. You want it? Yeah, I see that, said Mal. And my mother used to count moon days rather than day days. Evil fairy habit. That's really stupid. Evie thinks that's stupid. Evie crossed her arms. In their world, there was only one M that mattered. It can't be from her. I mean, she's a lizard. Lizards can't type. That's racist. Ding! How can she be M? Next.
Next. In his post is Luna, stop turning around.
Google is basically a floofy golem.
Any voice from the Great Mouse Detective?
Oh, precious in here somewhere.
Luna, stop. Give me my notebook. Can't even read it.
She only wants it because you do.
I know.
Great Mouse Detective voices you're asking for?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's not her, said Mal hopefully. But what if it is, whispered Evie. And who else would want us to return to the Isle of the Lost so badly, Mal said. It has to be from... Our parents, Evie squeaked.
You really think so? I do, because I love it when I'm nasty.
Next.
Next, finally, is from any voice from Oliver and Company.
I think I've only seen that movie like once. Pass.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, that's okay. We got plenty in there. All right, so the next one is a voice from the chat,
Let's see some time. Chat.
which I... Okay. From Michelle Fish, who's off to bed soon, so
Uh-oh.
would like you to do Princess Aurora, 1959, as Tazikal Khan from The Road to El Dorado.
What?
What? Can you do either of those voices?
Probably separately.
Right, separately. I don't. It's too complex.
Yes, those are totally incompatible voices. They cannot work. Sorry. And the way that
Princess
you
Aurora.
and the way you
Did she
pronounce that
speak?
is. She spoke. She had very few lines, but she spoke. Most of the movies pointed at the three fairies, but she had her bits in there. There's only one way to find out. You still have your magic mirror, don't you? Let's ask it to show us our parents. If my mother is able to get out of the pedestal and turn back into herself, maybe it'll catch her in the act. And now to Sekal Khan. What was his voice again? Let's see. Evie removed the shard of the magic mirror from her mother and gifted her with before she left Oridon. Show me Maleficent, she demanded. The grey clouds in the mirror's reflection parted to show a lizard snoozing peacefully under glass. Both Mal and Evie exhaled, relieved. Yes, somehow this Aztec priest sounded as Britishly evil as was expected of any animated villain at the time. Next.
Alright, next is our first sponsored post from Colin Warmbrought,
Uh-oh.
where it was not too bad.
Not too bad.
A sexy Old Spice guy. I'm curious. Oh, there's this blob over here where I usually put my notebook, and it's furry. What is this blob doing here? Hello, blob.
Does it have a belly?
Hello, blob. Don't bite. Pushing my notebook off now. That's first spot. Okay. What are you doing? Where are we at?
What about your mom? Mal suggested, just to make sure. Evie nodded. Show me the evil queen. Look at her queen. But instead of showing evil queen, happily tweezing her eyebrows or shading in the mole on her neck, the mirror stayed cloudy. Evie tried again. Magic mirror. Show me my mother. I command you. Look at my mother. Now back to the mirror. You're sounding awfully dehydrated.
What? Why would you say that?
Say what?
That I sounded dehydrated?
Well, because you're sounding a little dehydrated and maybe you need a drink. Just throwing that out there. No reason. Just looking out for your well-being is all.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, we just did the sexy Old Spice guy. Look at your man. Now back to me. Now back to your man. Now back to me.
Next is a voice from the chat. Oh,
What do we got?
I didn't remember. I didn't write down who did it.
Uh-oh.
Christopher Walken as Predator.
What? Click, click, per, wow. And there it is, our first Code Brent of the evening. There was a little stream that fell into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Raven almost choked. Oh, I'm causing my girlfriend physical harm, and we're laughing at her. Apparently it was Nicholas Lee who brought us Christopher Walken as the Predator. Thank you for that. Not sure where we could take that, but there you go. A few seconds of Christopher Walken as the Predator. You're welcome. Nicholas Lee is banned. Oh, very well. Click, per, wow. Sorry, Raven, but it is pretty silly. Yes, it is. No, John Kennedy, it's potty time. Everyone's feeling good, or everyone's feeling fine because it's potty time. Told you it was gonna be bad, says Grace. And you weren't wrong. No, stop that. We're getting far too silly. No, Felix Wolf, it can never be too silly in these parts. Where is Senile? Asks Keeper of Art. He's here, but he must be made a request for. Once we're back to reading, then go ahead and make that a request. Too complicated to get out just while we're waiting for him, you know? Uh-oh. Nicholas Lee has a comment that needs to be shown. Laughing my ass off right now. He should be able to say ass, that's fine. John Kennedy is banned. We run on silly things. Or we run on all things silly. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Why do I hate Lightyear? Because of the time skip, asks Grace. I don't hate it. I haven't seen it. I can't hate it. I am simply wary of it because, one, it's Chris Evans. We already did this. Is this the only thing that you can think to do with him, Disney? Have him play a hero who's out of time and have him be laughed at for being out of time? And second, it's Buzz Lightyear. Why are you doing this to him? Why do you need to make him a relic? Why do you need to make him look out of the times or whatever? Don't do that. And she is back.
I was desperately trying to maintain control since I had to be gone for so long because of the other things that's been going on, and you ruined it. And John Kennedy is banned for the party time, and you're banned for turning it into potty time.
That's the joke.
No.
But Nicholas Nicholas Lee, he's not banned. We love him.
No, Nicholas Lee is so banned. Oh, so banned.
Alright, so, let us continue, shall we?
What were you doing?
I was doing my bit as Christopher Walken as a predator. Not sure how much longer I can keep that up, but little Walken goes a long way. That I can still do. Still,
right.
The mirror's cloudy swirls remained hazy and swirly. Evie shook a few times and even banged it against her lap for good measure.
What?
Hey, can I get some better reception here? Guys, I gotta have more reception.
Banged it against her lap?
Hello, Paulie. Paulie Parrot. I got some nice cuttlefish for you, Paulie. And that's what I call a dead parrot.
That's inappropriate. Banging it on your lap? Not your leg? your lap.
And lest we forget, there's a dude in there. Oh no, I'm getting bad reception in here. Guess you'll have to smack me on your lap to get me going. This isn't good, she said. Really? It's busted. This has never happened before. Oh dear. And away she goes again.
Does it really say that?
It really says that. It's busted. This has never happened before.
We're talking about banging on the lap. Sorry, I swear this has never happened before.
Family approved.
Broom.
This is a dirty book.
Broom. You
Come in,
made it
beat it.
dirtier.
Ow, 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 ow,
Oh, my stomach hurts. Oh.
Next.
I don't know. What was that? Christopher Walken is a predator. I keep forgetting.
Click, click, purr. Wow.
I have to. Hang on. Ooh. Ooh. I know.
Involve me.
You're laughing too loud. Stop it. Okay, so the next is a sponsored post.
From who?
Tom Jackson,
Tom Jackson. What's he get?
beginning with Newman.
When she asked, the mirror would show them Cruella de Village or far either, remaining stubbornly gray and fogged in. How about
What
asking if
Newman are you doing?
Sorry, how many Newmans are there? My mind is going to Seinfeld.
Okay, yeah.
Hello, Newman. Jerry. How about asking to show us Evil Queen's Castle, Hell Hall, and the Junk Shop? Mal suggested. Maybe that'll work. Oh, Hell Hall! We got Hell Hall here! So nobody cares.
Cosmo Kramer.
He did so, and the mirror cooperated this time, but there was still no sign of any of the three villains. And the castle was empty. Hell Hall abandoned. The junk shack deserted. And what we got next, Jerry?
Ew! We have Tom Jackson going straight to band camp is what we have.
Why?
Tommy was so flirting with Raven. Ew! No, that's the wrong one. Band camp.
That's strange, said Davy. Do you like strange?
No, no, nobody likes that.
It's not like they were going anywhere. She was starting to have a dreadful feeling about this. Mal wasn't ready to give up quite yet. Ask it again, she urged.
Oh.
Evie tried, but no matter what, the mirror remained cloudy. Maybe it's broken. She asked hopefully.
Wait a minute, no!
Anyway, how's your sex life?
Dead. I killed it.
You're lying! I did not kill your lady boner! You're tearing me apart, Raven!
Thank you. Next.
Finally, I don't know. This is not good, Tom.
What?
A Chinese accent challenge mustn't be a racial stereotype.
Easy.
It was working otherwise, Mal pointed out. Something else is going on. Something that might be connected to the messages we received today. Evie stared at Mal. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Sure. Just do Jackie Chan. That's not stereotypical.
That is so true.
It's just Jackie Chan. It sounds a little bit like that, but he's first generation American, so okay. Still gonna be there. Speaks it fluently enough, even if it sounds kind of Chinese. See, here's the thing, though, with the first thing that got that he's wanted me to talk about here, of course, is the paper bag as a Chinese takeout box.
Yeah, Chinese takeout.
That was from the 50s. That needed to be as horribly stereotypical as possible.
No. No.
Thanks, I'm dead, says Tom Jackson. You're welcome.
Killed us all. Okay. That is it. Next is a
Rush Hour
voice
2,
from...
there you go. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Hey man, nobody understands the word coming out of your mouth.
I love those movies. Okay. Next is a voice from the chat.
What's that?
Honest John.
That Cruella, Jafar, and Evil Queen are up to their old tricks on the Isle of the Lost, and that Maleficent might be involved somehow. Totally, said Mal. Evie found she couldn't breathe for a moment. She was glad she hadn't eaten anything, or else she would seriously throw up right now. Eh, Giddy? Next.
Next is a sponsored post from Grace Starks.
Grace, what do you got for us?
You will need Oopsie.
Of course I will.
We're heading to the 100-acre wood, beginning with Oopsie as Winnie the Pooh.
So, we need the poopsie. Got it.
Winnie the Poopsie!
Aren't you glad you just went?
Get it all out of your system.
I have to
You gotta
pee.
stop being funny a little bit. No, no!
It would have been. That counts.
We don't know who sent us those messages, but here's what we doopsie know, said Mal, straightening her shoulders. She didn't look so frightened anymore, and Evie
Oopsie.
took comfort in her friend's courage. They gave back some of her own. The village won't rest until they exact vengeance on Oregon, said Mal. Oopsie.
Aww.
Next.
Next is Oopsie as Tigger.
Wow.
Toopsie?
Tigroopsie. I don't know. Oopsiger?
It's possible they hang themselves until they can put their evil oopsies into action, Evie said. Evie, we gotta move fast, said Mal. On it, because that's what oopsies do best. Let's go, Carl, said G. Oopsie, 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 oopsie. The beautiful thing with oopsies, the beautiful things, woohoo!
Oopsie as Piglet.
And we are moving on to Chapter 5, Tangled Web.
Ooh, I bet it's the interwebs. You know it's going to be. We were just in Insta Royal and Zap Chat. You know this is the World Wide Web.
This thing had better not be maintained by IT spiders.
Back in Dragon Hall, it had been school policy that the library, oopsily known as the Athenaeum of Evil, was forbidden to the average student. And Carlos DeVille had never been the average student, however. Oopsie! Most of the reading material he'd been quite able to find there had consisted of last year's TV guides for shows he'd never heard of and past issues of Carriage and Driver magazine.
Carriage and Driver.
I don't understand that.
They don't have cars in Oregon.
That's all that... but wait, I thought they had cars in Oregon, don't they?
Yes, they do. This is stupid.
And TV guides. Did they still have those when Descendants was being made?
I don't think so. Next.
Oopsie, it's a rabbit. Oops it.
Knowledge was hoarded like stolen gold and plundered treasure, and was equally hard to oopsie by. But at Oregon Proopsie, the library had its abundant resources that was free and open to all. After Scoopsie, Carlos could have usually found around the library, admiring the leather-bound... Turn the page, please. The leather-bound booksies on every subject, from How to Keep Yourself Busy for 16 Years Alone by Rapunzel, to Ginny's Blue Planet's Travel Guides, See the World in 3 Wishes. He would never get tired of that place.
Wait, what's run by fairies from Neverland?
Huh?
Grace says it's run by fairies from Neverland. I'm not making that up. What's run by fairies? What are we talking about?
I don't know.
I wasn't listening to the story. What did I miss? I'm so confused.
Next.
Next is Oopsie as Eeyore.
Oh, God.
Oh, look. It's another day. Oopsie. But today...
The internet! The internet in Oregon is run by fairies from Neverland!
What?
Very well.
I take back what I said. Please give me some IT spiders. That's stupid, but at least it's a little clever. Fairies
Oh,
in Neverland?
no.
What? Why?
Jimmy
You know,
Jimmy Brucker says, you decided to read this Bobsheaux. You could have read War and Peace or Jurassic Park or some other book, but you decided to read this nonsense.
Oh, I decided.
Yep.
This was you! You did this!
It's all your fault.
I hurt.
We live for your pain, baby.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And
Did you finish with Oopsie as Eeyore?
I barely started with Oopsie as Eeyore.
Sorry. The fairies, just all of a sudden, Grace saying, the fairies run it from the fairies from internet. The fairies run it. The fairies from Neverland run it. And I go, what? Run what? The internet. No.
Why? Why do the fairies run the internet? Do they have to make sure that all of
You have
Oregon's...
to do this as Eeyore. Oopsie Eeyore.
Did the fairies have to make sure that all of Oregon's computers were connected during the Cold War? Did they have to one-up the Ruskies? Is that what that was about? And are the fairies in charge of all the porn that's on the internet, too? Is it the fairies' fault we have Twitter and we got code break number 2?
I have to pee.
There was a little stream that flowed into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. I love you guys. Bobsheaux and Grace are banned. There you go. You'll see it in later chapters when Ben goes to visit for some IT help. Oh God. Why though? It doesn't make sense. Should I do the party time again? Asked John Kennedy, but make it party time? Yes, that is completely the joke. Where do you think all the searches on the internet come from? Fairy magic, of course. Yes, of course. Ugh. My question is, why does this garbage exist? Ultimately, the answer is to make money. Because Disney just can't have enough, can they? As a Disney Fairies fan, I don't understand it either, and I hate it, says Grace. Yeah, I imagine the fairies would be responsible for a lot in the United States of Oregon, if they were allowed to do magic, that is. But why are they the IT professionals? Are there not regular people in this world? Because I thought there might be. I mean, in that we have the map of Oregon that's out there, where they have apparently annexed Agrabah from whatever fictional Middle Eastern country that's supposed to be from. It's got the Great Wall of China, and I imagine quite a bit of the Chinese countryside to go along with it. It sounds like there should be other people in this land, along with the other royalties and fairies and all the Disney characters that we all know and love. Are there not regular people to run the mundane things of everyday life? But who is paying to see this dumpster fire? Asked Raven. Good question. I don't know. I didn't buy this. This was gifted to me, and I still feel like I overpaid. Zachary and the Rabbit Squad asks, any thoughts on the new Doctor Strange movie? Again, I don't like to give my opinion on movies that I might want to review at some point on the streams, but I do find it hilarious that I'm going to be seeing the primordial ripoff, Dr. Mordred, before seeing Doctor Strange. That is coming up this Friday in the Gizmoplex, the next episode of the new MST3K, so yes, that is going to be awesome. So the fairies are behind the internet. Does that mean I can improve my internet connection and speed by believing? Believing will only get you so far. You also have to clap to make sure that your internet speed and connection is basically all that it could be. So, round of applause for the fairies, ladies and gentlemen. I believe in fairies. Yeah, according to the movies, Disney fairies are responsible for changing the seasons and creating most other things in nature by magic. Wait. What movies are we... No. I was about to ask what movies are we talking about here, because I don't think the Descendants movies ever address that. But then I'm thinking, no, wait, these are the Disney movies that we're talking about here. They're referencing the entire Disney canon, wherein, according to Fantasia, i.e. the Nutcracker Suite, yeah, fairies are responsible for the seasons, aren't they? They're responsible for flowers and plants suddenly springing to life in the spring. They're dancing away as the leaves fall during the autumn seasons, and then we have everything getting all chilled up come winter. Yeah. I suppose the fairies are responsible for everything natural, aren't they? And Raven is back from Culprit number 2.
Banned race. Oopsie is Eeyore.
No, we did that, didn't we?
What were you doing that got me?
I thought it was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was saying Grace is banned for Oopsie as Eeyore.
Yes.
And finally, Oopsie as Owl.
But today he was whoopsied up in the room he shared with Jay, seated on his comfortable bed with the plaid blue comforter around his shoulders as he stared on his lap toopsie, ignoring the large screen television and its many video goopsies. The matching
Video
blue plaid curtains
goopsies?
were drawn shut. As it turned out, like Mal, he preferred to work in the dark roopsies. Carlos had been there all afternoopsies and lost his research that he'd missed tourney practice. Next!
Oh. Next is a voice from the chat.
This is from chat.
Yeah, this is from chat. Which I have to write one down because I just saw a really good one. Is Lucas the adorable spider?
Carlos was naturally a curious boy, and when he wanted to understand how something worked, he didn't stop until he figured it out. For instance, when Auradon City was hit with several earthquakes in a row over the past week.
You should not sound that cute.
Hmm?
You should not sound that cute. That's illegal.
But I'm doing Lucas the Spider.
It's too adorable.
He's supposed to be cute.
Too adorable.
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be adorable, I'm just trying to do Lucas.
Lucas is adorable.
Well then what's too adorable? I don't get it.
You doing this is too adorable.
Okay, new Lucas. You looked up the statistics and noticed that there have been more earthquakes in the last month than there have been in the last year. He kept meaning to bring it up with the wonders of the Earth teacher, but hadn't gotten the chance yet. Next.
Next is a sponsored post.
It's Lucas after his balls drop.
Shame on you. It was funny because Super Disney fans suggested something similar. It's from ATM, Alex. Hello to Bob and Raven, my friends.
Hello.
I want to thank Bob for our fun writing session yesterday.
That was good, and you're welcome, and thank you.
And the voice is a creepy mom chasing Scooby-Doo.
A creepy mom. What?
A creepy mom chasing Scooby-Doo.
Why is a creepy mom chasing Scooby-Doo?
Because she's creepy? Oh, I've got it. Be like a really naggy mom. Because you're creepy, and that's why you're running after him, nagging him. You're creepy, nagging mom.
Thank you, because otherwise I was just going to take it like this.
No, he didn't say MILF.
No, he said creepy mom chasing after Scooby-Doo. What am I supposed to do with that?
I told you. You're a nag zombie.
Every time he wasn't merely curious, though, he was furious. Earlier that day, he had received a rather upsetting email. Unlike most kids at Oradon Prep, Carlos wasn't very active on Royal Media, his Gracebook account.
Gracebook?
Gracebook.
I thought we were... Come on, Storybook, man. Gracebook?
Gracebook account. It says it
That
right there.
doesn't even make any sense, okay? I can see Insta Royal, okay, because it's the Royals. I can see Zap Chat, kind of like the magic from a magic wand, maybe. But Grace chat? Or Grace book?
Son of a bitch, this is making me think.
Oh no.
What if...
You have to do it in the voice. You have to stay in character.
What if you had a social media platform that insisted you be on your absolute best behavior? Ladies try to practice poise to become princesses by balancing books on their heads. Is this not a thing? This is the act of grace booking. And you are expected to do so online whenever you join it. Grace book.
That is a reach.
It is a reach, but that's all I've got. His Gracebook account had only one old post. He never sent Zap chats. He preferred the ease of his Genie Mail account, which organized his emails like magic. Genie Mail.
Grace says, I don't know if I should feel insulted or honored.
Insulted, that's...
He didn't even hesitate.
No.
Insulted that they have taken your name in vain.
Just like how there isn't a single Bob in popular media that isn't a joke, you should feel offended by this. Rob's can be cool. Bob's cannot.
I was the first person to call him Rob.
And, hey, wait a minute. I like the sound of that. It works. Next.
Next is what were we doing?
Not a MILF trying to chase Scooby-Doo.
Oh, the creepy mom chasing Scooby. Okay.
For whatever reason.
You didn't do any Scooby.
You didn't ask me to do Scooby.
You have to do Scooby running away from the creepy MILF.
But why is he running away from the creepy MILF?
Because he's a dog.
Any port in a storm.
He's a zombie. She's a mombi.
She's a mombi. I don't know, I thought mombi was kind of hot. Next.
Scooby!
Oh.
I want some Scooby, damn it! Broom!
Commence beating.
Exactly. Shane.
Yeah, you like that, don't you, Scoob? And she left me forever. Bye, guys. Bobshow's over.
There are children present.
Yes, children who are in baby hold. Oh no!
No!
That morning, she logged in to stream a new video game he'd ordered, Crown of Duty. That's really stupid.
You're supposed to be scared and running away from the zombie mom.
Ruh-roh! And I'm waiting to discover a new email from unknown sender.
Thank you. That's like having to drag the performance out of you. What's wrong with you?
I don't like Scooby. Leave me alone. Yeah, I said it. Again.
How dare you?
I don't like
Getting divorced.
Scooby. Like that.
Shame.
Next.
I don't think Bobsheaux has seen Turning Red.
I have not seen Turning Red, no.
I've seen it. That's spot on. Exactly what I had in mind. But he hasn't seen that.
Sorry.
Okay. Next is a sponsored post from Anthony Watson. Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Anthony is making a quick dash for Bandcamp. Haven't had very many Bandcamp entries tonight, but this definitely qualifies, beginning with Phalus, Stiffer Than a Mister.
Oh dear.
God. Ew.
Still gotta make a graphic for that.
The message, like most anonymous messages, was mean-spirited, telling him to go back where he came from and return to the Isle of the Lost by moonset. While the email itself had been annoying, it really irritated him. Irritated him no end that he hadn't cracked the email sender's true identity yet.
A long time ago,
Yes.
I asked Bobsheaux, I said, do you honestly think that's Phaelus' real voice? And he said, I don't know, maybe it is, I don't know. And I said, I guarantee you it's not. And then he got married, and I said, absolutely that is a fake voice, because nothing gets off to that. Nothing.
I don't know.
Nothing. It doesn't happen. Humor can break the ice. Humor doesn't carry you all the way through. That is anything but sexy.
Maybe it turns someone's crank.
No. No. If it does, it's not a crank they would want to be having turned.
But then again, I was doing in a very exaggerated voice there. Maybe the more normal Phaelus voice like this does it for people. I'm not supposed to know.
This is the same man that said to me on our first in-person date, I thought you were supposed to make your date cry. Because he took me to see, what was the name of it?
A Dog's Life.
A Dog's Life.
How was I supposed to know that movie was gonna open with puppy death?
And then when I said, oh, I was so emotional and everything, and he said, well, but I thought you were supposed to make your date cry. I said, no, it's just supposed to take him to a scary movie so they can jump all over you. Why would you want to make your date cry?
Either way, they're emotionally vulnerable, and it's up to the big, strong man to make them feel better? What?
Oh, a puppy died. I wish a big, strong man would come and make me feel better.
It's the same mentality for a scary monster on
it's
screen.
not.
Don't worry, I'll make the scaries go away.
Okay, it might make me feel better if I thought you were going to kick some ass on my behalf and save me, but I don't want you to see me cry. I had makeup on, dude. I did not want to cry. That was not the right mood.
I
for
didn't
the
know.
date.
How was I supposed to know?
Dumbass.
Hey, I told you going into this that I didn't have any game, okay?
You have plenty of game. You just have to realize that was game.
I know nothing!
You had natural game. It was the fake game that was bad.
Next.
When you just acted normal, that was game. That was impressive.
Yeah, acting normal had done nothing for me before that point.
Well, then they're stupid. You dated stupid women. Okay, next is Anthony still being in band camp for Linkara ASMR.
Pass.
No Linkara?
I don't really feel comfortable doing other people's voices unless they're exaggerations of themselves, like, say, Phaelus, hopefully.
It is not his real voice.
I hope not.
Alright, then let's do something equally horrible. Ooh, I had a thought. But no.
What's that?
You know.
No, I don't know.
Can you imagine that as ASMR?
I don't know, I can imagine quite a bit. How many horrible ways could I take this?
Hey, it's your boy.
I didn't catch that. What was that?
I can't say it. That would be rude.
You need to say it because it's on the table now.
No, it's not. Hang on. Don't you say this out loud. can't do that.
Wow. Anyway.
Has Anthony offered any insight of what he would like as instead?
Sorry.
All right, everyone will enjoy that one. Gilbert Gottfried ASMR. Anti ASMR. Because he cannot.
Sorry, hang on a second.
Could
Just
not.
gotta update the chat here a bit. It's all wonky. There we go.
Carlos figured he was smarter than the average troll. But the only progress he made was to unmask the server that had routed the email. And so far, he hadn't been able to hack through its security defenses. This is my sexy voice. Am I getting you all hot and bothered?
No! No. Next will be Oopsie and Furby fighting. Everyone, you can put your earbuds back in. Was it mutual destruction?
They killed each other, yes. Gotta get a little Zamboni prop here. Thank you. Next.
Next is a voice from the chat. This is from the chat. With Strong Bad.
Dalmatians, Carlos muttered, frustrated enough to use his mother's favorite curse. Really? Dalmatians is a curse word with you? Homestar, get some real curse words in here.
Okay, Strong Bad. Dipple biscuits.
Thank you. Sorry, dude, he said, apologizing to the dog on his lap. Oh, that's right, dude's in this story. Ugh. A dude whimpered and Carlos scratched him behind the ears. The rapid fire of sound of knocking on the door startled him. Come in, he yelled, and looked up to see Mal and Evie entering with dark looks on their faces. So, probably something more like this. They're so dark. Next.
Let's do one more quick from the
website.
chat. Quick one from the chat, because Tyler's headed out.
Uh-oh.
Oopsie as George Carlin. Joopsie Carlin.
Okay, so here's the 7 oopsies you can't say on TV. He held up a hand and they crawled around his desk. He be expoopsing them for a while now. Don't tell me you both received rude messages saying you returned to Law of the Lost, haven't you? Which is why you're here. I got an email today. How'd you noopsie? Never mind, said Evie. Carlos was often a step ahead of him.
Next.
Next is a sponsored post from John Kennedy.
John Kennedy, what's he got for us?
Beginning with Beast Wars Megatron.
Yes, we did, said Mal, pulling up a chair and giving Carlos the details. I love it how some things just line up like that. What have you found? Do you know where they're from? Not yet, no, he said, his fingers flying over the keys. But he was getting close. He could feel it. Yes. Next.
Had to write that down. Okay. Next is Dinobot.
He'd finally breached the first security firewall. Now all he had to do was figure out the password. Deactivation code? Megatron never said anything about that.
Can't be too difficult. He tried to ignore the girls so he could concentrate. Isn't it weird that you got an email, Evie, from a comment on her Insta Royal account, and I got a text?
You lose brain cells every time you say one of the words.
Indeed.
Insta Royal, Zap Chat, now Grace Book. You lose brain cells every time. And finally, Darth Vader.
Mal pointed out, whoever's behind it seems to know us pretty well. Carlos nodded. I'm barely on royal media. You only use your phone, and everyone knows Evie is always updating her feed. Do you think they reached Jay? He's never online, and he's always losing his phone.
You can see the brain cells coming out of his ear as he reads this. He's getting dumber and dumber.
How do these kids have phones? Aren't they supposed to be dirt poor? Barely scraping by in a penal system. Nothing in the story makes any sense.
I'm never drinking any water ever again.
And pee.
Oh.
This book is trying way too hard to be relatable. Yes, it is.
I wrote this one down twice. Voices from the chat. Senile as Daddy Derek.
Oh dear.
That's a Bandcamp entry there. I wrote it down twice.
Because it was just that terrible.
Awful.
Okay, let's see what kind of a train wreck I can get out of this. Okay, so, we're doing, me? Doing who? What? Where am I?
Daddy Derek.
Daddy... It's Daddy Derek. Okay, got it. I'm sure they found a way, said Mel. We think the messages might be from our parents, said Evie a little breathlessly.
Oh my god, this is so good!
That was not news he wanted to hear. What? Why? Carlos twisted around, suddenly seized with fear that his mother, Cruella de Vil, with her wild hair and trademark screech, was right behind him. Dude whimpered. Ignorance of the law ain't no excuse, Bubby. Thank you. And again, if you didn't just go.
No. Next sponsored post from Grace. Oh.
What you got for us?
I have to drink something. My throat. We will need to use our children.
Thank
Please
you for
use them.
doing my voice suggestion. That was you, Keeper of Art. You're welcome.
Can't think. Okay. You need the Furbies. Do them one at a time, just like go in a loop.
Do what?
You need the Furbies.
Uh-huh.
It's several suggestions, and you're gonna have to use a Furby every time. So just do it in turn,
Oh, Lord.
starting with our son.
I'm sorry. How do you sex these things?
The other one, that's our middle daughter. Not the baby. Yeah, that him. Furby show.
Hello, my apparent son.
And he's going to be doing.
Oh,
his
I
impression
see,
of-
I see. Right. This would be our son because he's the one with the little Hitler stash. If it was a girl with the Hitler stash, that would be awkward and embarrassing. Here's just awkward.
The Furby show as Jack Torrance. What are you doing?
He's just staring out the window as Wendy and Danny are running around in the...
And there you have it,
outside.
people. That's what it's going to look like when Furby show's all grown up. He's going to look just like his daddy.
Ah! You!
Did it look like it was head on Bobshow's body?
I hate you!
Whew.
Relax. You're not here. At least not yet, said Mal. Then she told him how Evie's magic mirror had been unable to show them the villains on the island. Well, call me paranoid, but lately I feel like she is near. Like she's watching me somehow. I can't shake the feeling, he said, panicking as he imagined Corella appearing in his doorway. I think I have some very definite ideas about what you'd like to do with Danny, and I'd like to know what they are.
Next will be our middle child. We don't have a name for her yet.
Purple horror.
And she will be doing Frankenstein's monster.
Yeah, okay.
Shame. Isn't she beautiful?
Book bad. Next.
Next will be the baby. And she'll be doing Dracula. Baby Furby Dracula. Baby Furbacula.
I'm gonna call her Gallstone.
No.
Because she's small and annoying and I just want to pass her.
Shame on you. Poor baby.
While our Maleficent might be able to turn into a dragon, Cruella was a dragon. Wait, what? Nah, you're just paranoid, Emma. Carlos showed on this new information. Maybe so. But you're saying there's really a chance they're behind these messages? Our parents? They want us to come back. But why, she asked.
Quit throwing the baby.
They like it.
Our nurse witch, the adorable witch, is in the house. Hello. Yes, we saw the trailer for the new Wednesday show, and I'm still not looking forward to it. It looked really awesome, but I still know who plays Gomez.
It might be good. If I have to reserve judgment for everything we see, then so do you.
And this next Descendants movie might be a masterpiece.
Oh, we all know that that's beyond any hope.
So is Guzman as Gomez.
We don't know that.
Guzmez.
Kuzmes.
Ugh.
Writers of Smallville and Tim Burton. Come on.
Guzman. Case closed. Next, we'll be back to Furby Show. Our son. As the Wicked Witch of the West.
So just put him in a pointy hat and there you go.
No, you have to make him do... He's supposed to be impersonating the original Wicked Witch of the West.
Because they miss us and want to give us hugs, Sadidi. I'm kidding. I'm sure my mom only wants to know if I'm keeping up with my weekly mud masks and facial massages. I'll get you my parents and the little kids, too.
Try to pour. Oh. Next is another Furby, which will be our daughter.
Ugh.
Our middle child. As Leatherface. How did that work out? She was Frankenstein last time. You hold her nicely.
This is holding her nicely.
That's our child. You have to be nice.
I'm holding her by her scruff.
They don't have scruff, so that's her tail.
Next.
Next is finally the baby. As Stinky.
Stinky.
From Alpha and Omega, I guess. Grace? Ugh. No, they are our children. They're not supposed to be their own family.
What?
They're not your children. They're supposed to be their own family. Too late. They're ours.
Ew. I don't think humans lay eggs.
You don't know.
I thought I knew. Is there something I don't know?
I'm waiting for Grace's answer. Who's Stinky? Yes, Stinky from A&O, from Alpha and Omega. A fan favorite, no doubt. No, that's Claudette.
I hate them all and I want them all to burn.
Ew. There's fan art. There's sexy fan art of Claudette.
Ew.
Yes.
The moisture returns through the jam get the revenge on your regard, of course, and now defeat only makes villains try harder. I can hear my mom now saying, "You poor simple fools, thinking you could
Ah!
You have to just stay in character.
Ugh.
You poor simple fools, thinking you could defeat me, the mistress of all evil." And then she cackled like Maleficent.
This is hurting my soul.
You have to stay in character.
Oh, mm-hmm. You poor simple fools, thinking you could defeat me, the mistress of all evil. Well, here's your precious princess. And she poofs away like she does.
That was good.
Eleanor Audley, God bless you.
Alright, now a voice from the chat that I
Ye-
did not see before. Okay, I've started to see it a couple times, but I didn't know who it was, so I didn't write it down. Randy Marsh, Stan's dad from South Park. Hang on. There's a stiffer than a mister. And ends with him saying, Stan.
Ah, no! Who? Okay, who suggested that?
Someone who's banned?
Yeah, whoever it is, they're banned.
Mike Scanlon.
Mike Scanlon, to bed camp with you, you gross person. You're scarily good at that, said Evie, shivering. Thank you, I think, said Mal. Yeah. Carlos Carlos shuddered and turned back to his computer to try a suggestion of common passwords. None of them worked. He stared at the blinking cursor. Dalmatians! He cursed again. Stan!
Ew. That was just awkward.
Yes, it was!
Okay, I don't want to write all this down, so I'm just going to say it. Do another one from the chat real quick, because I don't want to write all this down. Darth Sidious as the Alan reporter from Jurassic Park 3.
Wait, who?
Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious.
As the raptor, the Alan raptor from Jurassic Park 3.
That raptor didn't really talk.
I am so confused.
Sorry, I can just do Sidious. That'll work. Then he realized if Mal was correct and the villains were behind the messengers, there was only one way to find out for sure. Cave of Wonders. He tried. Nothing. Makeup was his next guess. He sighed with relief when it didn't work, and Evil Lives turned up nothing either. Oh, I'm afraid that all of your passwords are quite ineffective. Next.
Alright, Colin has to leave, so we're going to do his sponsored posts all in a row. Yeah, leave for work.
Sorry, Colin.
He has several. Okay, so beginning with Darth Frank Nelson. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Excuse me, Lord Nelson.
Gathering his courage, he decided to try one more password that would link the messages to their parents. Dalmatians, he typed. Yes! The screen froze, and for a moment, Carlos was relieved that his hunch was incorrect. But after a second time, he came to life again, and the green letters began scrolling across the screen. He'd hacked it. He was inside. Oh no, he said.
Next.
And finally, the last voice for tonight, because I gotta leave for work. Bobsheaux as Hugo the Abominable Snowman, showing his undying love for his Furby children.
Hugo the Abominable Snowman. Huh? Do you know what he's talking about? Because I
Okay, who's Hugo the Abominable Snowman?
Sorry, it's...
Is that from,
I don't know any...
Santa Claus is Coming to Town? Oh, that's Bumble.
I was gonna say, there's only one Abominable Snowman I can think of, and he didn't have a name, but they just called him the Bumble.
Oh, I'll hug him and squeeze him and call him George. From Looney Tunes.
His name was Hugo?
I guess so. Colin and Killer Katie both confirm.
Wow, I'm actually kind of embarrassed for not knowing that.
That's it. Hang up your reviewer credentials. You're done. You're out of here, buddy.
Yes, of course, because I need to know everything about everything.
All the things.
Just like apparently all of the foreign Christmas traditions that went into Christmas Chronicles 2.
Everybody knew.
Oh, actually, Best Nichols a real thing. Oh, actually, the Yule Cat.
You want to explain some of this, please?
Everybody knew except us.
Why?
Because it's just common knowledge. We just missed the memo.
I guess we were sick that day.
Christmas lore. I don't remember taking Christmas lore in school.
Hate all of you.
them George, and I will love them and pet them. Duh.
You are being so mean! Stop throwing the children!
I'm tossing them under the bed. It's fun. It's like a trampoline.
Colin, you are banned forever, but it's for the best reasons.
Yes, away with you.
At least this time it wasn't racist.
If you're gonna be racist, at least be funny with it. That's the rule.
No! No racist.
It's the paper bag as a box of Chinese takeout.
We are not revisiting that. Next is a voices from the chat.
Voices from Jack.
Syndrome as Jack Black. And if you cannot do that, do Syndrome and Jack Black.
I will do my best Syndrome. Don't think I can do Jack Black. Sorry. What's wrong? Asked Evie, squinting at the screen. It was a web suite unlike... I can't read. It was a website unlike anything they'd seen before. It was more primitive and crudely designed, with no pretty icons or bright color. This villain kid is on the internet, and she's suddenly averse to websites without bright colors. Isn't the dark web one of the first places you want to go? You know?
No, because she's the good guy.
Sell some drugs or children over to the Isle of the Lost? Maybe you want to help your family by doing that? No? Alright, whatever. No pretty icons or bright colors, only windows of black screens with green letters. Oh no, they're talking to the Riddler.
Okay. Next is a sponsored post for ATM to go directly to Bandcamp.
And what is that?
Robert Godfrey confessing his love to Raven. I'm sorry, Alex, you are banned forever.
Swoon.
No!
Yeah!
That's the wrong one. Absolutely not.
No, Rob, that would actually be realistic. Funny you should say that, because that's actually where we're going. The dark net, Carlos whispered. Still staring at the screen, unwilling to believe it was true. It is true, Raven. I love you.
No.
There's
Absolutely not.
There's a rumor going around that after the dome broke when Maleficent escaped, the Isle of the Lost was able to start up a secret online network of their own. How are they starting a web network without any Wi-Fi? How do they keep that going? And I'm not talking...
I have to pee.
Culprit number 3! There was a little stream that fed into the river, and the river flowed and flowed into a giant lake. Yeah. Or, it's party time. It's party time. Everybody's feeling fine because it's party time. Let's hope they don't click any pop-ups. No, they deserve all the pop-ups! Alex and Bobsheaux are banned. Here we go. We've earned it. I love it. Oh. So wrong. So, y'all having a good time? I am sorry, Moonbeam 87. Apparently, you did miss 2. We are on Cobrent number 3. I have not seen anything of Alice's Wonderland Bakery outside of what you have already shown me, Grace. I have a lot of work to do. In fact, I'm actually planning all the way up through October currently. So, not a whole lot for casual viewing. These days, it's just up to my eyeballs in work media. You and Raven always give me a good time. Aw, thank you, Alex. Happy to help. This is the best way to end my 25th birthday. Oh, are you leaving, Shay J? Kinda sounds like you are. Hope not. Scar's favorite alley cat is O'Malley! So many wonderful requests, but I can't say them until they come up. Stan is Randy's child. At least Shelly would make more sense. Don't question it. Randy's not supposed to make sense. I totally get it, says Grace. Thank you. Lot to do. Lot to do. Shelly is his daughter. That's right, Mike Scanlon. No, it's Sharon, who was supposed to be his wife. Ooh, you got summer classes, Grace. I'm sorry. But I wish you luck. You got this. Best one so far is Arnold Rhapsody Grandma. Glad you like it. Have I seen the DCEU Aquaman and Shazam? Yes, I've seen both. Don't want to talk about them. I want to say that for the review sphere. Oh dear. I'm seeing Soda Pop 81 for the first time in chat today, who apparently got food poisoning on Thursday. That sucks, but what matters is that you are here today, and you are better, I presume? You get over it. That's what matters, hopefully. Killer Katie is heading out. Have a good night, Katie. Thank you for joining us. And you are getting better. Excellent. Good to know. Good to know, Soda Pop. Jimmy Brucker says, your videos have helped me get through COVID... ... twice. Wow, I am so sorry that happened. But I'm happy that I was able to help you get through it in my own small way. You know, it is true, what they say in Who Framed Roger Rabbit, a laugh can be a very powerful thing. Sometimes in life, it's the only weapon we have. Who am I to you, people? I'm nobody. I'm just someone ripping on comics and movies on YouTube. But you guys are getting some legitimate value out of that. And I'm happy to be that for you guys. So, glad I can make you laugh. Am I ready to review the 6 more Land Before Time movies they have coming out? 6! Guys, are you sure you don't want to try with just the one first? Dip your toe back in the water, see if it's there, see if there's any desire for more movies? No! Not 6, come on. Home Crew says you are everything to us. Oh, thank you. Get all weepy over here.
Y'all are mean to me. That was just mean. I'm just sitting here trying to do my job. And Alex... And then you make it way funnier than it should have been.
Are we supposed to help how Mr. Gottfried feels about you?
What? No! I don't even know what you said, but no!
I'm sorry, weren't we talking about him confessing his love to you?
Yes. That was horrifying and traumatic.
That's not our fault. Sorry, I'm not quite done with his bit yet here. Here we go.
Oh, come on!
And I'm not talking about the kind of internet where people share funny kitten videos. I'm talking about the kind of internet where parents shouldn't be looking.
But kids should? That's the bad internet.
The dark net indeed.
No.
Next.
What? That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
No, absolutely not. Okay, next is also from Alex.
No, Grace, they did not find a porn site. They found an everybody's hugging site.
Next is a sponsored post from ATM, also.
What's he got for us?
Senile giving Furby a stern talking to. on the cusp of what y'all just... No. This is worse than it should have been. I agree. Broom!
Commence beating.
Broom! Exactly.
Hey, how'd that hit me but not you? I don't know, I just got here. Anyway, what's going on? What am I doing?
You're giving Furby a stern talking to as you read.
The hell's a Furby?
Furby show.
But we don't have access to the internet on the Isle. They just said that! We're cut off, remember? Maybe something happened when the dome broke open. No, that's stupid. Anything's possible, said Carlos. Especially during the time when the dome let magic back onto the island. He looked up at them. Really? And now for the Furby part. You're dumb and you're creepy. Stop being dumb and creepy, Furby.
We gotta get her a non-monster part before she gets a complex.
Nah, we're good.
Alright, next is the voices from the chat. Woo. Jim Carrey as Hades.
Supposedly, since the dark net is effectively hidden from Oridon servers, it's a way for the villains on the Isle of the Lost to communicate with each other. Hey, other villains on the Isle of the Lost! How you doing? We're doing good, thanks for asking! I didn't know that the villains wanted to be that well connected. Next.
Sponsor post.
Oh, the Hug and Bunch site is definitely on the dark net, Grace.
No. Tom Jackson, he's banned.
Why is he banned?
His only thing in his posts is how much for Raven's kitten sneeze. Yep. I do not sound like that. I have perfectly normal sneezes.
No, this is what a perfectly normal sneeze sounds like. It's Thank you.
That's how he does? I found out like 7 or 8 weeks into our relationship because he had sneeze performance anxiety. If he was talking to me, he couldn't sneeze.
Wait, I feel it coming. I feel it coming. You're gonna see it.
Because he made fun of my sneeze. So I sneeze like I'm saying bad words or something like that. And no, to me it sounds like the ninjas are attacking. But it's a long time. Yes, my sneezes are not adorable.
They're so cute.
They're not. Shut up.
Baby.
Okay, next. Sponsor post from Felix Wolf.
Baby,
oh God.
Look. Oopsie has to sneeze.
Yes, that's adorable, but that's not how I sound.
Oopsie. Okay, so what does Felix Wolf have for us?
Time for more fun.
Oh, yay.
Oh, I never got to show him the tweet that had that on there. I have a hair hanging in my line of sight.
That's annoying.
I don't know that I got it. Okay. Optimus Pride. And I said, don't make me divorce him during Pride Month. You get 7 years bad juju if you do that. Don't make it a stereotype.
Then what do I do?
Just do Optimus Pride.
I don't know what that sounds like.
Sounds like Optimus Prime, but proud.
Alita? Can we talk for a minute? We need to discuss something.